This afternoon I wanted to take an opportunity. We've got a fantastic backyard to be able to give a bit of a demonstration of what heat stress looks like and ultimately dry patch back over here. But as you can see in this backyard, along the western fence line here, a lot of the grassed area is protected from that hot afternoon sun. So coming back from the western side of the yard, you can see in the central location, but also the most eastern point where it gets hit by the sun all day long, it's nowhere near as healthy. It's a good indication to me when I'm looking at backyards that this area here might be either over compact, it might not be getting enough water, or the soil could even be hydrophobic. So there's a couple of things I would look for in a backyard situation like this. For green cooch varieties, where there's a little bit through here, we can see that it's gone a grey silver colour. For the buffalo varieties, and a notorious thing for zoysias to do as well, is they'll roll up their leaves. So instead of having a full panel facing towards the sun, buffalo grasses and zoysias actually roll their leaves up. So that's another excellent way to tell if they're being overexposed to really hot sunlight like today. Another good way to check for dry patch is through my trusty screwdriver. So we're trying to be pushing the screwdriver into the surface and feeling for really compact or gravelly soils, or potentially there might even be building debris under the soil as well. So it's an excellent indicator, and as you can see here, I'm fairly well pushing on that, and that's only down to about 25 mil. It could be builder's rubble. Another great thing to have a look around for is look outside your backyard area. So here we've got a huge pine that backs onto the yard. Obviously the root systems for a far more dominant tree can also sap that moisture out. So that can be another reason why this area is stressing more than the area along the western fence. So my number one for this sort of area would be two things. One, definitely an aggravation or an aeration if you can. And the other thing would be, I'd be using deep shot or hydrolock as a liquid option for that. Both soil penetrants that'll get down into the profile. It'll help the water go down deep into the root system and just be able to help keep that moisture deeper down in the profile for much longer, which means it's going to be less watering intervals, and it's also going to be less watering volumes. So obviously saving the household electricity bill and also minimising the water consumption. So we're going to add our deep shot, which is a soil penetrant, and we're going to spread that out over the backyard this afternoon. So unfortunately our Lawn IQ buckets are still being shipped, so we've got the clean skins at the moment, but I'm super looking forward to our black buckets. So we've got a bit of a storm coming this afternoon, so it's a perfect time to get our deep shot out. It'll even just 12 mil will be perfect to be able to water the product in and get started. Again, saving all of the resources and the rainwater that the house uses. So I look forward to coming back to showing you the results of the deep shot in the next couple of weeks. I think you're going to be seeing results in less than 10 days. Yeah, especially with the storm weather like we're seeing this afternoon.